Hello, my name's Christie. I'm a Republican candidate for Natrona County Commission. I like politics, I like people, I like fixing things, and I like working with the infrastructure. I like going out with, for instance, I did town hall meetings that weren't well attended, but we did town hall meetings in bar none, Midwest, and Edgerton. And even though we didn't draw significant crowds to them, we did draw some important people that talked about problems that they had with the county, things that they needed to get done, things that they'd asked for that aren't being followed up on. And those are the types of things that I like, the types of things that I can come back, I can go to department heads with them, we can sit down and we can figure out what the problem is in one particular situation. Already been told that they're short-staffed, but they haven't bothered to put in for an additional person in that staffing. Now, obviously they're scared to death that because of budget constraints and what's going on financially, there might not be the money there, but there's always time, always room where somebody's overstaffed or there's changes that you can make, maneuver within the system. And those are the things that I like to do. So I think that for 4 years I would really enjoy being a commissioner.
Great.
I look at it as a full-time job, not just a part-time income. Okay.
So would you give us your top 3 platform highlights? So which issues are the most important to you on your platform, and how would you affect change regarding those issues as a commissioner?
Well, and I've been asked what the #1 problem is, and of course the #1 problem that we all face is COVID-19, and there's really nothing that any one of us can do about it. It's a difficult situation. We don't know how long it's going to last, and I guess the only thing that I can really do is be a little bit more faithful in wearing my face mask. In terms of platform and things that I would do if we weren't even dealing with COVID-19, #1, of course, is managing the public trust, managing the money, looking at the budget, working at the infrastructure, fixing problems and things of that nature. #2, and it may even be first, is we need to develop a broader industry base in the county. I've lived in Wyoming for virtually 70 years, and for 70 years we've depended on nothing but energy, really. Yeah, we get a little bit from agriculture, tourism when it's good, supplies some income and some jobs. But basically, we've lived off of the energy field for years and years. And every time we go through this boom bust cycle, we get into the bust cycle, everybody wants to talk about development. And we need to expand. Well, we're in a bust cycle again, and we need to expand. But this time when we come out of it, assuming that we do, and believe me, this bust is a little bit different than anything we've seen before, we need to continue with it, and we need to broaden that tax base. We need to broaden the employee base. We need to do a lot of things that, and many of them have been talked about before. But we need to utilize the airport. We need to utilize the customs facilities that we have out there. We need to take advantage of the access we have to I-80, 25, and 90 as a distribution center. There's a lot of things that we can do, and for 4 years I can assure the public that I want to push and push and push to see what we can't get done to broaden that tax base. If you look at the 6 states that surround the state of Wyoming, every one of them is diversified to the point that they're not that totally dependent on any one thing. And Wyoming's sitting right dead center of those 6 states. We haven't done a thing except parasite off of the energy industry, and we've gotten away from it a long time, but I mean, those days are coming to an end. #1, energy is getting tired of supporting us, and #2, it's a different world, and it has been ever since OPEC went into existence back in the early 70s.